There's a lot of things you need to be a good leader, but if you think about the world we live in and all the challenges that come up, being a leader with integrity is essential to being a man who is successful in leading people. Leadership is the ability to change vision into reality, and integrity is essential to achieving that vision. So take this from a sailor. In the turbulent seas of this world, you as a leader need to be the lighthouse that brings people through the storm, and that light that you're shining needs to be your integrity. So today, let's embark on the sea voyage and talk about how to lead with honor. So let's get at it. Hey, I'm Rob Johnson. I want to welcome you to the Legacy Gentleman channel. If it's your first time tuning in, we talk about the values, skills, and works that will be admired and desired 1,000 years from now. And if you have that, then you, in fact, are a legacy gentleman. Today, I'm going to talk about leading with integrity. Leading with integrity is not just about good decision makers. It's about making decisions that are in line with your values and aligning that decision with all the actions that you lead people in. And all of this has to be done with transparency so they understand the things that led you to make a decision, and that needs to be in line with your values. But look, there's only 3 things you need to do to lead with integrity. You need honesty in your communication, you need transparency in your decision making, and you need consistency in your action. And when you do that, you're gonna be showing integrity as a leader. I think we all understand the importance of being a leader with integrity. You're gonna build teams who trust you, you're gonna trust them, and you're gonna build long-term, continuous success. They're gonna understand you, your values, and the values that should be moving the organization. Once that's internalized, you will run like a well-oiled machine, and more importantly, you'll be building future leaders behind you. The first thing I mentioned is emphasizing honest communication. There's a lot of times where it's hard to tell the truth, and especially if you're trying to lead people, it is sometimes hard to bring the bad news to people. The bad news is we're gonna have to lay people off, we're gonna have to work extra hours. I was just wrong about something I told you. You're going to have to be honest with people to build trust. When you're leading people, if they don't trust you, they don't trust the organization, they just don't trust people in general, you're not gonna ever tear down that wall unless you establish honest communication. So man, if you're in a leadership position, do not ever lie to people. The next thing I said was very important is transparency in decision making. Look, it is important as a leader that you let them know what are the values that you have that led to that decision. You still want to own your decision and you don't want to kind of push off that responsibility to someone else, but sometimes you're going to have to be transparent that this process was decided that is beyond my control and we're gonna execute it. Be transparent with your decision making. So consistent in action. Most often in leadership, it means how we deal with our people, how you handle disciplinary action. Do you treat the hot runner who gets everything accomplished and who's your quote unquote favorite? When they do something wrong, do you treat them the same way that you treat the person who's kind of a mediocre performer or a low performer? That is integrity being challenged every day. Because look, there's a natural tendency to be lenient on people you like. It is on us as leaders to balance that properly. In fact, I think the rules are the rules, and you should hold yourself first to the rules and everybody around you to the same level. That is consistency in action, and that's what a person who leads by integrity does every day. So look, what we're talking about here and why leading with integrity is important is because that's how you build trust. Trust is the most important thing that we are trying to build as leaders. We want people to know that we have their best interests at heart, long-term, short-term, and honest communication, transparency in decision-making, and consistent actions are the things that's gonna build trust the most in people. Which gets to the thing you have to do. You have to analyze yourself and see what kind of leader are you? How much is integrity integral in what you're doing, and how do people see you? And how are you really? And then get better at it. So man, this video was about how to lead with integrity. There's 3 very simple principles to leading with integrity, and there's a whole lot of work that goes into it. You communicate honestly, you make decisions transparently, and you act consistently, you're gonna go a long way to building trust within the organization and being someone who leads with integrity. But all this revolves around, firstly, what type of man do you want to be known as? Do you want to be known as somebody who will screw people over or lie to them in their face, who can't be trusted? Or do you want to be a man who's known for his integrity, that everybody loves to see coming and wish was there? Or somebody that everybody's glad to see lead? But you know what, guys, when push comes to shove, who you are and who you really are is far more important than how people see you. You can always get better by finding a mentor who can help guide you and keep you on the path and move you in the direction where you would like to go. What do you think about leading with integrity? Did I miss something? Is there some other things you would love to hear me talk about? Please leave something in the comment section because I love to hear from you. And if you found something in this video useful, please like and subscribe. And until next time, go be legendary.